So news just came out. The Packers have signed a new linebacker. It came out here from Packers.com in the past couple hours, saying the Green Bay Packers have signed linebacker Jared Bartlett and released safety Kazir Brown. The moves were announced Wednesday by general manager Brian Gutekunst, and then they add Bartlett, 6'2", 238, was originally signed as an undrafted free agent by the New York Jets on May 9th, 2025. He was then a little bit later released by the Jets. And then it says in college, he played at West Virginia University, 2019 to 2023, and the University of Cincinnati in 2024. Overall, he played in 61 games, had 204 tackles, 107 solo, 21.5 sacks, 32.5 tackles for loss, 5 passes defended, 2 forced fumbles, and 2 fumble recoveries. And in his final college season, he earned all Big 12 honorable mention from the league's coaches and second team all Big 12 honors from Phil Steele's college football in that season. So he's added here to a Packers linebacker room that already has a ton of talent. I think it'll be pretty tough for him to make this roster just because of all the different guys ahead of him: Quay Walker, Edgerrin Cooper, Isaiah McDuffie, Isaiah Simmons, Tyron Hopper. I'd say right now this Packers linebacker room is pretty loaded. Quay Walker has been dealing with an injury. Hopefully he'll be back sometime soon and able to fully participate. But what other thing about Bartlett here? This came out in an NFL Draft Diamonds article, and they were asking him some questions, which I found interesting. And one here, they ask him, what is your favorite defensive scheme and why? And he responds, my favorite defensive scheme usually include me blitzing, pass rushing, or being a QB spy because that is where I was most productive. During my time at Cincinnati, we had a blitz package where I had complete freedom with the games up front with cover 2 or man free on the back end. And we know Jeff Hafley and the Packers love to utilize blitzing the linebackers. They did it a ton of times last year with Edgerrin Cooper as well as with Quay Walker. So he seems to bring a skill set where you can, bring him blitzing against the quarterback. And then one other thing, they ask him, what stands out about your film the most? And he says, my versatility. I've played essentially 3 different positions during my college career, and I've been productive at each position. I moved to a box linebacker role this past season and had a productive season. With it being my first year playing, I am nowhere near my ceiling in my development. I also play with a high level of effort and athleticism that is uncommon. So that is the most recent update. If you want more Packers news, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.